Harvey Robin, and we got the new Glory champion in the house.
A man that made shockwaves not just here through Glory, but also through the Summer of Champions, making a statement. Main eventing his first ever Summer of Champions and walking away as the new Glory champion. Just listen to the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena.
That's right, you watching some wrestling live. ROW, Reality of Wrestling, Glory 13.
And more importantly, the new championship belt around his waist. Big Luther is the top dog here in Reality Wrestling
Y'all know
Glory.
I'm just getting
Well, we saw exactly what AJ Francis did at the Summer of Champions. He pushed Big Luther to the absolute limit, probably the biggest limit that we have ever seen Big Luther be pushed to, and he still managed to walk away, did Big Luther. Just look at that championship, holding it in his right hand, walking in here to Glory for the first time ever as our champion.
I'm a WCW champion fan of Booker T. We know that this is he got a hand in this promotion for sure.
Luther.
Hey, then produce some dogs that we watch on every Monday and Friday now and Wednesday. So they got ROW speaking across AEW, WWE, TNA, ROH. They all over the place. So
Big Luther. What a journey it has been for you. Tell everyone, how are you feeling tonight? How are you feeling holding this over your shoulder?
Row Nation,
Big Luther,
I come to you as your new, reigning, defending Reality of Wrestling Glory champion, and it feels good.
Big Lou ain't quite all the way.
At Summer of Champions 12, I stepped in the ring with the great AJ Francis. I stepped in the ring with a two-time Glory champion. And there wasn't just him, there was house money. I had to beat all three of them. And when the dust settled and the smoke cleared, I emerged victorious. But Ivory, I'd be lying if I told you that before that match, there's a part of me that felt like, even though I did everything that I did like win the Last Stand Rumble, there's a part of me that felt like I hadn't earned it. There's a part of me that felt like I wasn't worthy. But I looked myself in the mirror, gave myself a gut check and said, you damn right, I deserve this championship.
Big Luther. Luther. Like that shit, Big Luther.
But now, I'm letting everybody in the back know that I am the future of the Glory brand. I am the future of reality wrestling. And you gotta go through me to get there. Big Luther.
Big Luther.
No,
all I heard, you ain't the future of shit, bitch. You just David fucking Porter.
Somebody coming.
It's soft like Bernie Madoff.
Our champion, but this is still the house of house.
All right.
Now you see the head honcho.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is AJ Francis.
Okay.
And I know it's funny you said you're the future of reality of wrestling because in that ring at Summer of Champions, you almost passed out. But it's okay. You know why? Because you did what I didn't think you could do. You walked out as the Glory champion. I said he walked out as the Glory champion. I said dumbasses say what? Thank you. But don't hold on to that title for too long because next month I'm getting my rematch and I'll be a three-time Glory champion.
Wow.
And I don't know if Ivory told you this or not, but tonight in the main event, I've already secured
a tag team match for the Rocket Man and the executive decision to take on Big Luther and a tag team partner of your choosing. But I don't think you're gonna be able to find anybody back there that wants to help you, because as we all know, here at Reality of Wrestling, the house always wins.
Wow! AJ Francis letting everyone know who the head of the house is.
AJ. See, I accept your challenge, and there's no doubt in my mind that there's a locker room full of superstars who are tired of house money. It's a locker room full of them, and they'll join me because I'm not the only one that can't wait to beat y'all's asses.
Strong words from the Glory champion there. Well, now we have our main event set here for tonight. It looks like Big Luther has got a job for himself. He's got to find himself a partner to take on House Money tonight.
Talk about a challenge. Big Luther going to find somebody to step up to House Money. This is still House Money's show here on Raw Glory.
Well, we know how the Command did not make any friends here as tag team champions, but Big Luther is a former tag team champion. Who will be the one to step up to team with Big Luther? Who could it even be?
Hey, Big Luther sound like, Champ already got the target on his back. You know, sound like House Money trying to get at him. So he got to find a partner tonight, man. I'm curious to see who he gonna get as a partner. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Promos are a big deal. You want to get to that next level, man.
Taylor here. Please help me in welcoming my very special guest at this time, our new Glory Women's Champion, Mia Friday.
Mia Friday.
Hi, Mia. We are all so excited for you. You know, everybody here at Raw has followed your journey up and down, winning your first title, now winning this title. I have to ask, how are you preparing for this title reign to be different from your first title reign?
Ooh, let me tell you, Taylor, this reign is going to be so much different. I came into Reality of Wrestling at just 14 years old. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I wanted to be. Then at 18 years old, I became your Reality of Wrestling Women's Champion. But now, at 20 years old, I am your Reality of Wrestling Glory Women's Champion. And I'll tell you right now, this reign is going to be different because I am a whole different kind of woman. Everybody knows now that I am the Friday Night Light, the Lucha Butterfly, Miss TGIF Mia Friday. And that's why this reign is going to be different. Because I'm defending this belt with opponents from all over the country. And that begins tonight. Ruthie J. You want to call yourself the 5-star athlete? Well, I am your 5-star champion. And that's why tonight, you're going MIA.
Nice little play on words.
Yeah.
Yep.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Glory Women's Championship.
Ruthie J.
Hey, what's good, Ruthie J?
We're going to get things rolling here for Reality of Wrestling Glory.
Miami, Florida. She is a 5-star athlete.
As it looks like the Glory Women's Championship will be on the line.
What a way to kick things off for Reality of Wrestling Glory. We've got a new Glory champion, and as quickly as that championship changed hands, it might change hands again tonight, because you're looking at the superstar in the women's division, making her debut tonight for Reality of Wrestling, Ruthie J on the scene here for Raw Glory.
Well, the first ever Haitian superstar here to grace us with her presence at Reality of Wrestling. We know that she's made waves all over Florida and also all over the East Coast, but now she's looking to bring that kind of storm here to Houston, Texas.
Haitian's gonna hate.
Becoming
Love is gonna
more and more
love.
popular.
I don't want to do none of the above. I just want to see Ruthie J put Mia Friday in her place here to kick off things at Row Glory.
We saw what Lady Bird Monica Monroe did for herself as the women's champion, taking all comers. And now it looks like Mia Friday's going to follow suit as the Glory Women's Champion, just taking on everybody, not just from Houston, but all over the nation.
Well, that's what you do. You got to step up. Once you become champion here in Reality of Wrestling, you got to take on all comers. And I appreciate that's what Mia Friday is about to do.
But the Major League
and her opponent.
I mean, you know,
from the best day of the week.
I'm not surprised it's going to be
she
some.
is your reigning, defending Glory Women's Champion, Mia Friday.
Mia Friday being the second woman to win the Women's Championship and the Glory Women's Championship. Now looking to make this reign stand out more so than her previous one, Sammy.
Look, I'm going to say for the record here, and I took the cowboy hat off. From my state of Louisiana, I don't know how effective that cowboy hat is. I can appreciate, though, that Mia Friday has got a lot of confidence, considering she is now the new Glory Women's Champion. But it's one thing to win the title. It's another thing to keep it. Can Mia Friday do that here tonight?
Well, we saw all the Glory Championships change hands at the Summer of Champions, except for one, and that was the Legacy Championship. But all the championships seem to be kind of really hard to keep a hold of here as part of Glory so far, Sammy.
It was a changing of the guard at Summer of Champions. Just when you think you've got the picture, it completely gets flipped upside down. And Ruthie J has got a opportunity to do the same here at Row Glory.
We heard Mia just now talk in that interview saying that she walked in here at 14 years old.
We got here.
And she was a completely different person than when she turned 18 and won the Women's Championship.
Well, I would hope so.
Now at 20 years old, she is the Glory Women's Champion, hoping to make an even bigger statement than before, Sammy.
Look, I don't know how much I appreciate the fact that Texas allows people like that are 14 years old to get in the business. Now, Mia Friday is an exceptional individual that she has found such success. A former Reality Wrestling Women's Champion, now the new Row Glory Women's Champion. But she has an opportunity here to not just win that title, but to show that she is the top dog in this women's division.
Well, she's already proven that before as the women's champion over on Platinum at one point, taking on the likes of NXT's Roxanne Perez at the time, now a Raw superstar. But right now, Ruthie J trying to make sure that that momentum comes to a screeching halt, Sammy.
Well, that's over on Platinum. This is a whole new story.
A quick cover here again.
We're on Reality Wrestling Glory here, and it's the top dog in the women's division.
And look at this, another roll-up, quick action here to get us started here on Glory.
And we've been calling the action every month here for Row Glory.
Another cover here from the champion, Ruthie J. Athletic escape, and now she rolls her up. Is this going to be enough? Another kick out here. Both women want to win, and they want to win fast, Sammy.
Ruthie J pushing the advantage here for Mia Friday.
Roll through once again. Oh, look at this. She gets caught up. And we've seen this from Mia Friday before. She just catches people, stretches them out. And I can guarantee you I know what's coming, Sammy.
We done.
She's going to try and roll
How you get out of that?
Pinfall attempt.
It's not a good night to be on Saturday, Friday, or any night of the week.
Right now, Mia Friday just seems to be having fun. Look at that. That's the flip right there that we've come to expect. But a kick out from Ruthie J.
Look, I appreciate that Mia Friday has always got that smile on her face. She's always showing that energy, that fun that you talk about, Kirby. But here in Reality Wrestling, it's not about having fun. It's about getting the job done. And I can guarantee you, Ruthie J is here to do just that.
Well, she's doing thus far until she got blasted.
Let's go.
Drop kick there from the champion. And again, just look at the kind of confidence that Mia Friday is exuding right now. Not something we've seen from her before. As right now, the Row Nation loves seeing this right here, Sammy. From the top, here we go. Let's go for a ride.
Oh my goodness. Mia
up,
Friday
down, up,
dancing
down.
on those ropes. Summit of Champions 12, one of the biggest shows in the history of Reality Wrestling. I can appreciate the confidence that clearly Mia Friday is showing here.
Yeah.
She better keep her
standing
mind at ease here because Ruthie J is here with blood in the water looking to capture that Glory title.
Well, now we're seeing here Ruthie J employ that strategy of just continuing to be brutal to Mia Friday and almost wins the championship there, gets a 2 count. almost gets the fall. Could you imagine what it would do for Mia Friday's confidence should she lose the championship here today, Sammy?
As a shattering experience. I mean, Mia Friday on the highest of highs now, reigning as the new Glory Women's Champion, but as quickly as you can win it, it can be snuffed out. Look at that Northern Lights.
Cover now, that could be do it, but no, not quite yet.
Northern Lights suplex.
It's a testament to this business. It's not about what you've done, it's about what you've done lately. Mia Friday is the Glory Champion. No rest in the bullpen. Has got to get the victory again here tonight.
And right now, Ruthie J doing a fantastic job making sure Mia Friday doesn't get any momentum back up. But it looks like Mia's trying to fire back. Oh, look at the Meteora! She's got her! New champion! No!
Ruthie J considers herself that's with 3 E's, Kirby, the wrestler in this business. She can put... There's a lot of fan support for Mia Friday, but Ruthie J doing everything she can to snuff out this fan support for Mia Friday. We might be looking at the new Glory Women's Champion.
We very well could, because right now Ruthie J has a hold in the center of the ring. But with the power of Road Nation, it seems like Mia Friday's back up to a vertical base. And look at that, she breaks free.
Mia Friday has always had that special connection with the fans here ever since she started in this business at only 14 years old, and she's grown to a very powerful and successful woman.
Were you just saying that we shouldn't have allowed her to compete at 14 in Texas?
Look, I'm just trying to speak facts here. My God, face first goes Ruthie J. Mia Friday, when she first started here, is a completely different person than she is right now.
Well, right now she's...
You gonna argue with me, Kirby?
Right now she's the Glory Women's Champion. She's trying to maintain that status. Look at the way she just rolled through with that DDT.
Topsy-turvy goes Ruthie J.
Into the cover. The champion will retain. Not quite yet.
Ain't Mia Friday always capable to pull something out? Just when I think I'm gonna count out the champ, she seems to be able to pull something out of her bag.
Hand on that one.
And that's exactly why she is the current Glory Women's Champion. Continuing to evolve her game as Mia Friday, as maybe she's thinking MIA, but look at that, Ruthie J saw it coming and she countered.
That's why she's the wrestler. Look at this.
And now after that airplane spin, she drops her. Is that gonna do it? New champion incoming to Glory. No.
My goodness.
That was as close as you get.
Oh my goodness.
Ruthie J pulling out all stops here. Do-si-do goes Ruthie J. Mia Friday able to get the shoulder up.
And now you see that joy leaving Mia Friday's eyes. Maybe she's thinking that her championship could be escaping. Oh, but look at that. She was thinking of going for that X Factor, but the out of nowhere, the champion is going to get started with her reign here today.
Come on.
Okay, Mia Friday.
Here is your winner, and still Glory Women's Champion, Mia Friday.
That MIA can come out of nowhere, and that's exactly how Ruthie J walks away here today without a championship.
Mia Friday, you know, I've always been more of a Mondays guy, Kirby, but every single time I see Mia Friday compete, she's changing my mind. What a win for our new Raw Glory champion.
There you go, the champ holds up.
That was a nice match. I like that one.
Yeah. I'm more. I think that submission move should be her finisher. That submission move was like that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 209 pounds, from Chicago, Illinois, the Ninja Warrior, Sensei!
You know, we spoke of the Legacy Championship in the previous match there, Sammy. This man is the inaugural Legacy Champion, but dare I say, it's been an unfortunate downfall for Sensei since losing that championship.
You talk about that championship slump. Sensei, the first ever Raw Legacy champion, and ever since he lost that title, he has been not able to get the success he once achieved here. It's tonight the night that he turns things around at Reality of Wrestling Glory.
Well, we're gonna find out, because it is a new era here for Reality of Wrestling. Summer of Champions, that final episode was episode 500. So from now, 501 to 1,000, we're gonna see just how much it could change. And those 500 episodes could be the rise of Sensei.
Fans firmly behind Sensei. I don't get the big deal. It's not that hard to get a black belt. You know, I have a black belt.
You do?
I do.
Is it the one you're wearing right now?
It's leather, but it's a black belt.
for black man.
And his opponent,
Troy,
what? Weighing in at 195 pounds.
Hey, I'm excited.
Houston, Texas.
Get it cracked.
Nasir Day.
Well, Nasir Day joining us for the first time here on Glory. Ever since truly just becoming a completely different person, Sammy.
Talk about a shift in mental energy. I have on good authority that the artist formerly known as Warren J has had a level of high consciousness never seen here in reality wrestling. This is Nasir Day, and Nasir Day is building momentum here in reality of wrestling.
Okay, we got the brother that did some
This is the
time.
first time, like I mentioned, that we're seeing Nasir Day here on Reality of Wrestling Glory. It is quite the treat here because we know the kind of impact that he has had as a tag team champion, a former 6-time tag team champion, now facing the former legacy champion. What could it do for his career should he get a victory here over Sensei?
Look, I am a big fan of Fly-Def, one of the greatest tag teams in the history of reality of wrestling, but that's yesterday's news. It's all about today. It's about Road Glory, and Nasir Day is one of the most underappreciated athletes in the reality of wrestling locker room. He has an opportunity to prove against the first ever legacy champion that he belongs in the singles division.
Well, we have seen before Nasir Day in singles action quite a few years ago and didn't really quite reach the same success that his former tag team partner Zach Mason did. So maybe this time it's going to be just a little bit different. And should a victory over Sensei happen here today, you've got to imagine that he's going to be first in line to challenge for that legacy championship.
Oh, nice up and over on Sensei and a deep arm drag. And look, Sensei, the American Ninja Warrior, one of the top athletes here. That's the reason why he was one of the breakout performers in reality wrestling. But come on, Kirby. Nasir Day, he's not just some renegade, okay, Kirby? Nasir Day is here to stay despite this clear offense advantage right now from Sensei.
Well, it looks like Nasir Day definitely knew what he was doing. He's achieved that next level.
Every time everyone underestimates Nasir Day is right there to take advantage. And that's what he's doing right now.
Who's the master?
It's like he's almost unlocked his third eye, maybe his sixth sense, and he knows exactly how to bring it to Sensei as Sensei starts fighting back. And look at these two exchanging chops.
You want to talk about whether Nasir Day's got to open his third eye? Maybe Sensei should be worried about that. He hasn't had a lot of success at reality wrestling as of late right now, Kirby.
Well, if we're looking at recent success, most recently, Sensei has been a champion. Nasir Day hasn't been one for about 5 months. Into the cover, almost gets the victory there. Nasir Day almost gets taken out.
I'm going to split hairs here now. Look, Sensei has achieved such success here. He's a multiple-time appearance here on American Ninja Warrior. He's got the athletic credentials to be one of the top stars here in reality wrestling. But again, as I said at the beginning of the show, it doesn't matter what you did yesterday. It's about what you're doing today here on Road Glory.
Well, right now it looks like Sensei is trying to go for an arm drag, but Nasir Day saw it coming, and you saw the way that he dropped him down on the top rope.
That's the experience of Nasir Day. You talking about the third eye? Nasir Day has got it open wide. He's going to take every advantage that he can against Sensei.
He kind of ruthless. I kind of like this.
Nasir Day, almost like he's channeling a power from a millennia ago.
A little sister girl right there fanning himself.
Sensei back in, and now this right here is where Nasir Day is comfortable. Just applying pressure in an incredibly methodical pace.
It's a new day. Yes, it is for Nasir Day. Look at him just methodically assaulting Sensei. Now focusing on that left arm. Nasir Day, a calculated competitor with the experience to back it up in the ring right now.
A far more brutal side of Nasir Day than we have ever seen in the past. And it looks like he's got Sensei's headband.
He's about to put the headband on.
And now just mocking him.
It looks better on Nasir Day, in my opinion. Look at that.
From
the peaks of Machu Picchu.
Nasir Day trying to send a message to him, and it looks like that left arm could be compromised. You see the way that Sensei is trying to hold it there. He tried to send him over to the ropes, but unable to do so as Nasir Day, look at this, slow slam. plants him down. Is that gonna be enough? Cover, the shoulders are down. Sensei almost gets taken out.
And Nasir Day getting the force out. You see him grabbing at the hand, trying to get as much circulation as he can in that left arm. Nasir Day showing that experience, zeroing all of his attack on the prone arm of Sensei.
Almost like a shark to blood in the water here. Nasir Day, now he's got a target, and he's going right after that left arm. And Sensei just seems to be completely neutralized right now, Sammy.
Apropos comparison. Talking about a shark that smells water. Nasir Day has been one from the get-go.
And palming him, like.
You better bring your A game here, Sensei.
Oh, runs right into the corner there. Nasir Day moved out of the way. Oh, but he runs right into that elbow.
Gets a bow.
And now into the kick. Sensei trying to mount some kind of offense here. Oh!
That's right again, Nasir Day taking advantage.
Give me them ribs, cuz.
The former 6-time tag team champion.
Look at that confidence. It's the confidence of the headband, Kirby. Nasir Day peaking at all levels right now.
Well, we talked about him potentially trying to jockey into position to go for that Legacy Championship. Could you imagine if we get a rematch between this focused Nasir Day and Jesse Funaki, the current champion?
Oh, I mean, talk about a pick'em here. I gotta believe that anyone that wins this match would be hard to argue against it, facing off against the Legacy Champion. But right now, Sensei desperately trying to not let exactly what's happened here.
We see that armbar be countered. The shoulders are down, but no, referee.
Yes.
Valen Brown Jr.
Nasir Day trying to stretch out that arm. This is a bad position here for Sensei. The American Ninja Warrior trying to do everything he can to not hyperextend that arm.
Well, right now he's in the center of the ring, Sammy, trying to extend for a rope, but not able to do so. Even trying to counter, just gave Nasir Day an opportunity to get back into position. And now look at this, the shoulders are down. And this time, the power from the former Legacy champion. Oh my God.
Listen to a power bomb from Sensei.
Okay.
Look at him clutching that arm, though. He can't capitalize right now. Sensei's down. Nasir's down.
Oh, that count that, ref.
We're up to a count of 3 now. Referee Valen Brown Jr. If he counts to 10, this match would be over and it would end in a double count out. But it looks like Sensei's back up to his feet here, Sammy.
Sensei, my God, I mean, like, talk about a cardio conditioning. Sensei, oh, now he's got the headband.
Well, you talked about the power of the headband earlier. Maybe Sensei is going to be getting a next-level power-up.
Oh, no. Nasir, don't turn around.
Look at this. Oh, here we go. Sensei is firing on all cylinders. Maybe you were right, Sammy. Maybe that headband does add extra power.
It's the power in the band, dog. Yeah.
And the breakout star of 2025 could be about to end this. The scissors kick connects.
Now.
Into the cover. The shoulders are down. Nasir Day almost gets sent home.
Oh, my God. Talk about a close call. Nasir Day right in position to take the L. Got the presence of mind to get the shoulder up.
And right now, maybe it could be time for the Yin Yang Bang. He's setting up in the corner. Oh, look at that. But Nasir Day moves out of the way. Oh, roll through. He's got him down. Oh, I thought he got the hand on the tights. And now Nasir Day trips him over. And Day, thinking maybe that Anubis kick. Oh, but the scoop slam out of nowhere. Power slam, into the cover. Almost gets the victory. Sammy, the action is fast and furious right now.
That power slam shades of the grandson of a plumber. High and tight, still not enough to put Nasir Day. Sensei on a roll right now, saying it's all over.
Sensei is gonna start trying to dig deep. Oh, but look at this, using the headband to his advantage.
He's just grabbing the headband.
Oh! Now kick to the arm, the injured arm, and there it is! The Anubis kick!
God, back to the head.
Buzzsaw style into the cover. 2, and that puts away Sensei!
Here is your winner, Nasir Day!
Hey, Nasir Day. Hey, that time in the pen, you turn you Muslim.
Momentum. This is not
Stop it. Get some help.
This is Nasir Day's moment. What a victory for Nasir Day.
Formerly a fly deaf, but still ready to take off nonetheless. It's Nasir Day's singles run here at Reality of Wrestling Glory. Now the question is not only what's next, but what could potentially be at the end of the road of Nasir Day.
Somebody got to pick a different color.
Yeah, somebody got to stick it up. I both can't be the niggas in the black. Hey fam, what you wearing for the match? I'm wearing black.
Because as you know, we're back at the bottom of the mountain. Got to climb our way back up to get our tag title shot.
Eric, I don't know how many times I've apologized to you
for
Summer of Champions. I sound like a broken record, man. I don't understand why you just don't see us as equals. You act like I've been wrestling for 5 minutes. Eric, I've been here at Reality of Wrestling alone for 2 years now.
How many titles do you have to show for it, Reese? Why do you keep pushing? I don't get why you keep pushing. I've given you no reason to not trust me, and yet you want to keep pushing against me. I'm trying to get you to a title. Who lost the tag team title match? You. Who hopped up, Ansi, got my attention and cost us the match of Summer of Champions? You. So if you just let me call the play, I'll lead you to championship gold. But you
call the play.
Let me call the play. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. First step to being a good leader is be a good follower.
Hey.
Kirby?
Well, it looks like there may be some dissension here between Lockhart and Maddox.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of the king of the next generation, Reese Maddox and Eric Lockhart.
There we go, Baby Heart Foundation.
I think dissension is too strong a word, Kirby. Look, as long as Eric Lockhart learns that he's got to lay the law down for Reese Maddox, and Reese Maddox is capable of listening to the veteran experience of Eric Lockhart, everything's going to be okay in this very capable tag team here at Reality Wrestling.
Well, you know, I will agree with Eric Lockhart in one point, is that it was Reese Maddox that took that loss at the Summer of Champions, but that's how you learn. You're going to take some L's as you go, and that is what should make you better. But it looks like Lockhart maybe not doing the things the right way with Maddox. Not teaching the right lesson, if you will.
You didn't say it enough to the fans. Lock in, cuz.
And they're
out here trying to be the Fonz and shit.
At a combined weight of 410 pounds, the team of the Defiant Devin Anello and the silent variable Kari Jai.
Got a pimp and a
These two
vampire.
gentlemen making their glory debut. We've seen them on Breakout, but now the lights are brighter. That is Devin Anello and Kari Jai Wright, two standout students from MPX in Dallas. And you've got to imagine just what kind of statement they can make here, especially facing off against former #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championship, Sammy.
The lights are always on bright, especially here at Road Glory. Kari J. Wright and Defiant Devin Anello, they've got a huge opportunity. And I can guarantee you that at least Eric Lockhart has scouted this team. We'll see if Reese Maddox, the self-professed king of the next generation, is listening to the veteran experience of Eric Lockhart. And hopefully that Maddox and Lockhart get on the same page again here tonight.
On this show. I was looking like,
hey,
when I got leather pants?
That's what I said. When I got these
this is our first tag team contest of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. In our main event, we're going to see Josiah John and Q Winters face off against the new Glory champion Big Luther and a partner of his choosing. Have you gotten any update on who that partner could be, Sammy?
Well, I can only imagine who would in their right mind decide to face off against the faction that runs things here at Road Glory. We got house money in the main event. I have no idea who Big Luther's going to be able to step up with him. I guarantee you it's not going to be Terrell Tempo, but I know that right now it's got to be Reese Maddox And Eric Lockhart looking to right the wrong that happened as Summer Champions for this young team at Reality Wrestling.
Well, right now it looks like Lockhart is getting this matchup started against defiant Devin Anello. Devin Anello comes to us from Dallas, Texas, a man who calls himself the Defiant One because he will not say quit. Although I will say he seems a little bit different from what I've seen on Breakout, maybe a little bit more confident than before. And maybe that confidence could be what carries him to a victory here, especially with the kind of dissension between the other team as right now Lockhart. You saw the way that he pointed at Reese Maddox and said, this is how you win.
Look, I don't think that all three of these men combined equal the experience of Eric Lockhart. And look at the reaction, the tag there from Reese Maddox.
And now Reese is the legal contender here for this matchup, as it looks like maybe there's no dissension at all as they take Anello down into the cover to take it all, but not quite yet.
I appreciate Reese Maddox taking advantage here. Goes for the cover immediately. Genuinely wise beyond his years is Reese Maddox, but he can't get cocky. He can't just assume just because he knows a lot doesn't mean he knows everything. If anybody in this business might actually know everything, it's his tag team partner, Eric Lockhart.
Eric Lockhart, a former two-time television champion, a former tag team champion in his own right, now going into the cover here. And a kick out there from Anello.
And I will clarify, Kirby, that while Eric Lockhart doesn't know everything, he knows a lot. He's a know-a-lot. It's like Camelot, but with knowledge.
You don't be doing that lazy pen if you know a lot.
Well, right now he's trying to show Reese Maddox how to unlock that next level and become a tag team champion. What lessons do you think Reese Maddox could still learn from Lockhart?
Well, clearly he doesn't know that you can maybe, but best advantage to shave your head. I know, learned that early on, but Eric Lockhart here showing off for Reese Maddox exactly what kind of technique you want to do, regardless of whether you've competed 1,000 times or if it's your first time out at Road Glory.
Well, Wright gets taken out there on the outside as Lockhart saw what was coming. And now Anello, look at this, sending over to Jai Wright. And that right there is great positioning.
I like it.
From the newcomers is now Anello into the cover. It's not going to do it, no. Left shoulder goes up.
Devin, don't call me Danny Anello. With a big pressure here, Eric Lockhart able to get the shoulder up. This is a bad position. So we get a tag here. Bad position for Eric Lockhart.
And now we're seeing Jai Wright for the first time, but it looks like we're going to get another tag, and Anello's the legal contender once again. And that's what you want to see from tag teams here, Sammy. Constant tags to keep the freshman in. Make sure to cut the ring in half and just continue the onslaught.
There's another quick tag here. Right in Anello here. Clearly came prepared. They realize the threat that is Lockhart and Maddox. And look at right in the face of Reese Maddox.
And now, we're seeing Lockhart be pieced apart by the newcomers from Dallas. And now the reincarnation of excellence, Jai Wright.
Jai Wright picking up. Reese Maddox, this is a bad way.
And now into the cover here on Lockhart. Kari almost gets the victory.
Reese Maddox is forced to watch on in the corner. I can only imagine the pressure that's on Wright and Anello here in their debut at Road Glory. And talk about an opportunity against Eric Lockhart and Maddox. I mean, Eric Lockhart just on his own, one of the most decorated tag champs in reality wrestling history.
Another tag there. Devin Anello, the legal contender once again here. And now what are these two thinking? Man. Unique offense from these two. Just dropping him right into the knee, into the midsection. Anello could have just put Lockhart away, but another kick out there. How much more do you think Lockhart could potentially have in the tank here, Sammy?
My God, the defiance of this Devin Anello just raining blows in the face of Lockhart. I don't know how much is left in the tank. If anybody's got a deep tank, it's Eric Lockhart. But it's only a matter of time if he can't make the tag to Reese Maddox.
Now Anello, runs Lockhart right into the corner. And look at this, one more time. He's got him up. Looks like a torture rack. Well, will it be enough to take out Lockhart?
Shades the reflection of perfection. I believe that Devin Anello thinks of Lex Luger as an idol of his, and you see Eric Lockhart reaching for that tag.
He's just fingertips away, but able to break free. Is that going to be enough for Lockhart? That created an opening.
And Anello is out. But is Lockhart able to get through?
That Enziguri landed flush there, Sammy, and now Lockhart sees the opening. He could just reach out and get the tag. As we see a tag for Wright, and now there goes Maddox. Maddox is the legal man. And here we go. Look at the speed that Maddox can do things. Oh,
my God.
You want to see a new level of Maddox? As you wish.
Maddox.
Oh, whoa. Okay. EO Sky version.
And it's an incredible ride that we've been on here for Reese Maddox over the last 2 years. He made a good point to Lockhart earlier. He said that he's learned a lot over the last 2 years, and that could be doing it for the match there, but no.
Got the psycho knee right to the base. That might have been all over right there for Reese Maddox. Testament to Carter J. Wright to even get the shoulder up.
And you saw there Lockhart still directing traffic, set to get the contender. Oh, but look! He runs right into Lockhart. Miscommunication there potentially as Maddox can't believe what he just did.
Hey, look at the face of Reese. Reese, you better turn around, boy. This match is still happening.
We saw the tag there as both men now are looking to end this out.
Reese turned inside out.
Devin Anello.
That is it.
Into the cover to finish it all. Where did Lockhart even come from?
You ain't do your job, big fella.
The referee should have been counting there. I think that inadvertent Lockhart got the tag there.
I like that finishing that they just did.
And now both guys just trading blows in the center of the ring.
I've lost control. What's happening here, Kirby?
If I'm not mistaken, I think Anello and Reese Maddox are the legal people here in this matchup, but Anello fighting back against Lockhart.
Fast and Furious is the action here in the tag division of a row.
Oh, not right. Gets sent to the outside.
Right.
Anello caught up in the waistlock. Eric Lockhart breaks free, runs right into the elbow. And now look at this, the moonsault. It misses. And now, there we go, Lockhart.
Wait a minute.
With the flatliner. And now from up top. The swanton. Into the cover. 1, 2. What a victory.
Oh, man.
Here are your winners. The team of Eric Lockhart and Reese Maddox.
You're talking about dissension between Maddox and Lockhart. They're looking pretty damn good right now, though, Kirby.
Well, I will admit that it looks like they definitely got their stuff together here, but still, you see them argue in the center of the ring. Maybe the dissension is gone for just this match because they got the victory, Sammy, but they still got a lot to work on together. And regardless of what we said before, Sammy, they got the victory here today and potentially are moving one step closer to challenging for the tag team gold.
Look, if Lockhart and Maddox can get it together, we could be looking at the next tag team champions.
Snake shit in about a couple weeks.
Hey, that's crazy. Listen to me, kid.
You faced off against Zach Mason. You got put through one of these. You got put through a table and you lost. Tables have no place in our business. As professionals, tables are something we put in catering for people that aren't good at their jobs. Are you good at your job, Will? Oh, you are. Then let's leave the tables to catering. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and you won a hell of a prize last time. I don't think that's what you want your career to be. So tonight, you leave the past in the past. You do things the precision tactician way, the tap way, the Clay Roberts way, and I promise you, I guarantee it, you will come out on top.
Yeah, because I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna show everybody else why I am the Honey Badger. Why Zach thinks this is his house.
That's a Honey Badger.
I'm here now. This is his house. I'm gonna come in his trap and I'm gonna take over his trap because I'm the Honey Badger. I don't belong in catering.
Take over his trap.
The Honey Badger, that's a lot of pressure, man.
He said, I'm gonna take over his trap.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 215 pounds, from Dallas by way of New Orleans, Big Time Rod!
All right, we're gonna have to say this name right every single time, Sammy. Big Time Rod has arrived to Reality of Wrestling.
Oh, won't be saying
nothing.
nothing.
CeeLo Green fan?
No, he just has his name in all caps, so we gotta yell the name.
All right, Big Time Rod.
There you go.
Big time for sure here. Talk about a big time opportunity with a big time opponent.
And his opponent, weighing in at 309 pounds.
Rod,
from the Valley of the Fallen.
Big time. He's just big time. No, he's just big time.
Alex
How tall are you, Kirby?
5'9".
5'9". You know what the average height of the males in this country is?
5'9".
5'9". But this man here, this anomaly of a man,
Little Corby mixed with Damian Priest.
over 300 pounds. I cannot imagine anyone would desire to sign up and face Alex Ace here at Reality Wrestling.
Well, we have seen Alex Ace here before, fighting for that Legacy Championship that we talked about. Came up just a little bit short, but that was because Sensei was operating at a whole other level. Other than that, this man has had to have several people try and take him out at once if they wanted to win. And that's why he is not the current King of the Summer. But Alex Ace is looking to change that fortune starting today.
Well, I will say this, the only way you're going to ever say that Alex Ace is coming up short, Kirby. Alex Ace, a behemoth of a man. I do not envy Big Time Rod here in his Road Glory debut.
We talk about 7 feet tall, Big Time Rod. Also not quite an average man here.
Oh, he punched that man in the throat.
Big time confidence from Rod here, but he might be paying for it right from the get-go.
Well, one hand was all that was needed. As right now, Alex Ace with those chops across the chest. Look at the way that he just tossed Big Time Rod around.
Oh, you guys
I had two boys at home, and they don't throw their toys around the way that Alex Ace is throwing Big Time Rod around right now.
Oh my God. Well, welcome to Reality of Wrestling Glory, Big Time Rod, because I don't think this is gonna last too much longer here, Sammy.
Yeah, you gotta watch on Kirby. Does not have a second hand on it. Look, I appreciate the Big Time Rod looking to try to make it in the big time here in Reality Wrestling, but sometimes maybe you should look over the contract you're signing, because right now he's at the throat. Alex Ace.
What's it?
The referee getting involved here.
Well, referee MJ Bell saying to back off as you see the anomaly just eyeing him down. The official trying to lay down the law.
I do not want to be eye to eye with Alex Ace when he's in a bad mood.
Well, it's not a good idea to go after the referee. You would lose the matchup by disqualification, Sammy.
I don't know if Alex Ace even cares. He's out here trying to hurt somebody.
Out the way, ref.
Big Time Rod is still not able to take down the giant tree of a man. After that second shot, still not able to do so, but look at this.
Gets right to the face.
Gets planted down.
Let's book it.
And now
Alex Ace versus Obafemi. Let's go.
Like Alex Ace.
This is not good. Thumbs down.
Could be saying that this is over. As
it
looks like we're maybe about to see it here. One hand down.
Get your hands off
Trying
me.
to break free. But Alex Ace not even able to budge there.
My goodness, Big Time Rod. Big Time trying to break out of this, trying to mount some kind of offense. Oh, he just chopped the big man down.
Well, this is how we saw Sensei win the matchup, chopped him down to size. Maybe Big Time Rod trying to do the exact same thing. And now, Big Time Rod, gets caught. And now, it looks like we're going to see it, Sammy. The Residence Cascade.
What goes up must come down.
That's a violation.
Violation like a motherfucker. You ain't gonna
Here is your winner, Alex.
What is happening?
Well, clearly this man does not get paid by the hour, as Alex Ace has sent a statement that he has arrived at Reality of Wrestling Glory.
You're not gonna choke slam me and
You
then
want to
just lay
make a
it.
statement?
Right.
Alex Ace makes it look
Looking like you,
too easy.
You know, ready to perform.
Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got another singles matchup, and it's going to be a rematch from a classic that we saw a few months ago. Zach Mason and Will Austin are going to go one-on-one once again.
Yeah, so somebody should be calling this man up, man.
sir.
I mean, all you gotta do is fix his pin techniques and yeah, call him up.
Definitely fix the pin technique, huh?
Yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Warner Robin,
That
Georgia,
don't match now.
weighing in at 220
I mean, dude's in
pounds.
shape and you know, he cut up, but you can't be having that visual. You like skinny, like
I am ready for this matchup to happen once again,
like
Sammy. We saw it last time. It was no disqualifications, and we saw a table be involved. This time, however, it will be all rules are regular, just a one-on-one matchup. The biggest difference from then to now is that Tap is involved.
The extension of devastation between Zach Zilla, Zach Mason, and Will Austin. But right now, you said this is a one-on-one contest. Can these two operate within the rules here at Road Glory?
Now, is it time to go bald?
And his
I
opponent,
mean, that hairline ain't quite to the middle of his head.
weighing in at 200 pounds, from Miami, Florida, being accompanied by
You've seen worse. You've seen worse.
Yeah, and he got a lot of hair, but I mean, you know, when you look at him head on, it look kind of.
Well, if we look at all of Tap, we know that they believe in aggression, being on another level, but I don't think you will find a man more aggressive than the Honey Badger, Will Austin.
What up, Big Ron? We watching wrestling, bro. Hey, this down your way, man. This down in Houston. You need to go check it out.
Badger, Will Austin
get
with
you
a
a tip.
huge opportunity to settle the score against Zach Mason.
Well, do you think this is maybe the most dangerous version of Tap that we've seen yet, Sammy?
Well, I can guarantee you that Clay Roberts expects
a lot of forehead,
nothing less than anybody that he would employ under his tutelage.
What he talking about?
Troop has been stepping up.
Yeah, it look worse when you look at him head on. When it, you know, when you
for Will
Like,
Austin.
when you talk about Blake Troop stepping up, I wholeheartedly believe that Will Austin himself has also been stepping up, as well as Clay Roberts. We saw at Summer of Champions that classic that he had with Timothy
wrestling.
Thatcher.
Oh, that was
Booker T's promotion down in Houston.
Reality of Wrestling, bringing out the best in professional wrestling. Clay Roberts is pound for pound one of the best professional wrestlers in the business today, Kirby. And I can only imagine he expects nothing less from anyone under his tutelage, and that includes Will Austin.
Well, again, as we mentioned, Sammy, this is a rematch that we saw Zach Mason win at that time, which was a completely different version of Zach Mason than we see today. What exactly can we expect from these two? How have their game plans changed now coming into this rematch?
Look, even though you want to act like you don't remember what happened, I was there. I remember that match got turned into a no disqualification match impromptu, and Zach Zilla, the monster that is Zach Mason, with no rules, no regulations, yeah, he was able to cause a lot of destruction, but this is a one-on-one, bell-to-bell matchup, and if anybody knows how to get the job done on a wrestling match, it's members of TAP here at
I don't know if that was a violation or not.
They've got the technical ability, they've got the aggression, and as you can see, Clay Roberts on the outside employing that professionalism. But will it be enough to overcome Zach Mason? We're definitely going to find out here over the course of this matchup as Zach Mason, look at the way that he is just able to get the cover here. The shoulders are down, almost gets the victory. That right there is technical ability as well, Sammy.
Well, I take nothing away from Zach Mason, one of the mainstays here at Reality Wrestling for some time, has been making quite the name for himself all on his own.
And you saw why right there. Will Austin got the name Honey Badger. As soon as he broke the hold, he immediately went right back into it. And he just continues to shove Zach Mason, trying to make sure that he gets in his head. And look at this, again, another unique cover here from Zach Mason.
Zach Mason, going out on his own, reluctant or not, is trying to make a name for himself. Talk about pressure. This is not an easy game for Zach Mason, considering not just facing Will Austin, but you got Tap on the outside. Not an easy night for Zach Zilla.
Well, speaking of Tap being on the outside, we know for a fact that Clay Roberts will be in action later today as well, going up against L.J. Cleary all the way from Ireland, drawing the ire, no pun intended there, from the man after that match with Timothy Thatcher.
I contest whether or not that pun was intentional or not, but yeah, Clay Roberts, a student of the game, always testing his resolve. But regardless of how big the stakes are for Clay Roberts later tonight, it's not going to stop him from being out here and support this young Will Austin here competing on Road Glory. Oh! But Will Austin not looking so good so far.
Well, Will Austin now seems to be in a real fight with Zach Mason. Almost like half a Viralplex there, maybe learning a thing or two from Tempo, but still not able to get the victory, however.
Look, Zach Mason has one of those ring rats. He's one of those gym rats. He's one of those guys that's always in the gym. He looks bigger and better every single time I see him. And just when I think he's reached his peak, he proves that he's got more to give, more to do.
And Zach Mason, look at this here.
He's putting that on display. Oh, look at that. Dance out there up, drop kick sends Will Austin all the way to the outside.
Well, we talk about the Honey Badger not given an absolute anything in a fight, but it looks like Zach Mason, maybe thinking the same thing.
He's smart.
But he got out of the way, and now Zach Mason could be compromised. Well, it looks like referee Valen Brown Jr. says that he's good to go. Zach Mason now gets driven right into the guardrails there on the outside, and this right here is going to be where the Honey Badger thrives.
But sometimes it's not about making a moment, it's about picking your moment. Will Austin enduring the onslaught of Zach Mason and now taking advantage.
Cover 1, 2, not enough to put away Mason.
You gotta have a lot of intestinal fortitude to make it here on Road Glory. Will Austin weathering the storm and now suddenly finds himself on top of Zach Mason.
We're now both men feeling the damage here, feeling the effects of this matchup. As you saw right there, the pain on the face of Mason.
Hey man, fuck your back up.
Oh my God, and again.
I feel like Zach, as big and grueling as he is, I don't know if he can appreciate the fact that Will Austin has been taking so much punishment. It feels like he's more familiar with the tables on the outside than he is with the canvas on the inside, yet he keeps fighting back. That's the kind of fighter that is Will Austin.
Well, you saw Clay Roberts there momentarily smiling after this continued attack from Austin is now maybe taking a little too much time. Mason able to get back into this. Now onto the shoulders, but Austin breaks free. And here we go, the Honey Badger trying to employ something, but Mason continues to fight back.
Yeah, Will Austin going all the way up.
Out for the count.
Will Austin trying to find something there.
Put that back.
Well, both of these guys showing that this rematch was definitely needed to figure out who is the better between the two. Last time it was Mason, and maybe we're just moments away from it being maybe happening again.
What is Zach Mason
look at this troop getting involved here. It looked like Clay Roberts was drawing the attention of the referee.
How you do it? Help your man out.
Whatever Zach Mason was thinking, we'll never find out. Zach is down, Will is up.
And now from the top.
Frog splash to the back. It's over.
Right into the small of the back.
Into the cover. Is that going to do it? No.
Whoa.
We're going to have to get a replay of that. That seemed like a 3 to me, Sammy.
Don't need no replay. That 1-3, cuz. He kicked out.
And it looks like Tap is not happy with this outcome.
Obviously, Will Austin thought that was going to be all over there. That's a testament to the resolve of Zach Mason.
And I'm trying to slow the pace back down, maybe thinking, what can I do next? Is Will Austin against Zach Mason. As right now, I am just impressed by the resilience in Zach Mason.
Resilience of both these talents here. Oh, down!
Both guys so evenly matched. And thank you to Ivory Robin for booking this rematch here, because we are in for a treat once again here, Sammy.
Yeah, Road Glory's been on fire. Right now it's Zach Mason. Oh my God, turned inside out goes Will Austin.
And now Mason trying to fire himself up. Oh my God, what an enziguri!
Oh, no.
Mason got Austin up on the shoulders, maybe thinking gory bomb. Oh, he drops him.
Okay.
Legend.
And now maybe he's thinking, Atomic Lariat. We've seen him put people away with this before, Sammy.
Let's see what we got here.
Clay Roberts and Blake Tripp doing their best to try and get Will Austin to realize what he's in for.
Oh! Atomic Lariat connects. But still not enough to maybe he's thinking going for another one. Oh, but look at this. Will Austin rolling through. Oh! Connected with a knee.
Bottom slacking.
And now Austin.
Now this continues to go back and forth.
Oh!
Power of Zach Mason.
Okay.
Thinking of going for it one more time. He knew that one wouldn't be enough. And two, maybe just as good. Oh!
God, turning Will Austin inside out once again.
That was a better one than the first one.
Yeah, it was. That was definitely a better one. I like
Power
that.
from those clotheslines.
Give it to him one more again.
Oh, yeah, help
now
your man.
Look at Troop pulling Austin out.
Help your mans. Help your mans.
Clay just wants to check
What
on
up,
his
ZZ?
protege.
Shout out.
Well, it looks like Todd creating that distraction.
Checking in on this wrestling.
With the baseball slide to the outside, takes out Austin and Roberts.
Oh, tap
And
on
now,
the outside.
now Mason, look at him fly! Unleashing his inner Zachzilla. And now Austin gets thrown inside. And now, oh, wait, hold on a second.
Oh.
Using Blake Troop's chain.
Oh, not the
He
chain
just
to the
nailed
back of the
Zach
head.
Mason in the back of the head.
I don't think the referee saw anything.
Now Austin into the cover. Not this way. 1, 2. You've got to
Oh.
be kidding me. Yes.
Here
Come on.
is your winner, Will Austin!
You know, for a group that likes to shine a light on their professionalism, that was a pretty
Cracked him in
dirty
the back of the
tactic,
head with that
Sammy.
chain.
Tap plays by the rules, and one of the biggest rules is if the referee doesn't see it, it didn't happen. Clay Roberts makes sure Will Austin gets his hand raised here on Road Glory.
Well, now that we've had the rematch set, we know how it ended. The record stands at 1-1, as it looks like Will Austin doesn't even know that he's won or where he's even at. Well, regardless, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep things rolling here as our next matchup could prove to be a true breakout moment for Reality of Wrestling.
Okay. Gotta cheat. Hey, sometimes you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
There we go. We lie, we cheat, we steal.
Hey, sometimes if you ain't trying, man, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Now you don't want to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, trust me, I got it on. Man. He need to say that shit for the regular season. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, get that man an ovation. Yeah, I think we'll definitely see him in somebody's promotion.
Oh yeah. To be honest, that might have been the Farrell one, the way they treating it right now.
You could be right.
The following contest is a breakout match for a spot on the Glory roster.
Yeah, here.
Introducing first,
Russell Brand.
weighing in at 220 pounds. From Houston, Texas, he is the Metal Made Man, Hans Steel.
The Metal Made Man, Hans Steel, is here at Reality of Wrestling Glory. And let me tell you, Sammy, I think that this match could really be a true breakout moment
like
for
he woke
either
up
of
one
these
day and
gentlemen.
said, you know what, I could
Huge
do that.
opportunity here on Road Glory. I mean, talk
He
about an
also-
opportunity to break out of the pack. Hans Steel has been chomping at the bit. Is tonight his moment?
Nothing Frank before in his life.
Well, not if this next man has anything to say about it.
And his opponent, weighing in at 195 pounds, from Los Angeles, California, Rey Azteca.
Rey Azteca has arrived at Reality of Wrestling Glory, Sammy, and I know you haven't seen this man too much at Breakout as of late, but I can tell you, you are in for a treat.
Well, ever since Ivory Robin said I didn't have to necessarily accompany you at the breakout shows, I've been heeding our boss's advice. But look, I've heard you talk about it, and I've heard the Row fans talk about this kid, Rey Azteca. He's got a big upside. Can he ride that momentum here in this breakout performance? No pun intended, at Row Glory.
Well, speaking of Ivory Robin, we know that she's been in talks with lots of companies all over Mexico, promising opportunities to all kinds of luchadors here for Reality of Wrestling. So who knows if Rey Azteca could be the first of many different luchadors that we're going to see here at Reality of Wrestling.
Hey, luchadors is the thing now, apparently.
As Hans Steele finally able to last longer than 10 seconds in a battle royal, Sammy, at the King of the Summer Battle Royal.
Why are you talking about old wounds?
Because he was proud of it. He told me.
Oh, he's proud of it?
Yeah.
He's also proud of the fact that his favorite Metallica album is the Black Album, and I don't know if that's really something he should be bragging about, considering he considers himself a metalhead. He better keep his eyes on the prize and his head in the game against Rey Azteca.
Well, at least he didn't say reload, as right now it looks like Rey Azteca is trying to load himself a victory here for Reality of Wrestling Glory. Now, what kind of pressure do you think Rey Azteca is feeling after landing himself here in the bright lights for the very first time in Reality of Wrestling?
Well, you heard the reception here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. We've got a lot of fanfare for Rey Azteca. He's going to step up and earn that fanfare, and he's doing pretty good so far.
Well, right now, Hans Steele just continues to employ the same strategy and failing to connect with anything as Rey Azteca.
Yeah, I think Hans Steele should maybe be employing a different strategy than he's used to.
Well, that's what I was going to say before you interrupted me there, Sammy, as Hans Steele maybe finally thought of another strategy here as he's able to hook up Azteca. And look at the way he drops him with that X-Plex.
Hans Steele clearly proud of his work. Nice senton from Hans Steele, but come on, no, stop posturing, Hans.
He's trying to draw the attention of the Row Nation, but I don't think Row Nation takes too well to that right now, Sammy, as that shoulder gets driven right into the midsection of Rey Azteca.
Well, Hans has got too much hair. I hate a guy with so much hair.
Is it because you can't grow any?
This is a choice, Kirby. Look, Hans Steele chooses to come out here and posture to the fans instead of keeping his eyes on Rey Azteca.
Oh, breaking the bow of Rey Azteca, as we see him do typically before those matchups as rituals as an homage to his roots in Mexico.
He's okay. You mad because you ain't got no hair.
Rey Azteca in a bad way right now. Hans Steele doing a fantastic job of grounding the luchador.
I mean, this is a huge opportunity for Hans Steele. I mean, Rey Azteca, he's got a lot of fan support, but talk about an opportunity to shut up the fans here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena.
Well, I got a chance to talk to Rey Azteca before we went live here today, and I asked him, just how are you feeling going into this matchup, knowing that you can only have one debut here at Reality of Wrestling Glory? And all he told me, he looked me in the eyes and he said, Kirby, ECC.
What does that mean?
It means what if yes.
Look, I know that you're fluent in Spanish. I'm fluent in Spanish as well. Rey Azteca.
Shout out Cody, appreciate you for checking in. That book, I think he is on the card.
So he's a second-generation superstar. I think that's what he said. I can tell that he's got a lot of gumption. He's got a lot of cojones here as he fights up against Hans Steele.
You might need to brush up on your Duolingo there, Sammy, as right now Hans Steele brushing himself up against Rey Azteca, trying to continue to attack. Oh, but this time Azteca breaks free, connects with a clothesline. And now with the back elbow, and here comes Azteca. This is the kind of momentum that we've seen at Breakout. And look, it looked like Hans Steele was trying to roll him up, but Azteca breaks free and connects with a kick. A low drop kick there, now into the cover. Is this gonna do it? No.
You can't underestimate that. The sixth man of basketball, the factor of the fans who clearly are behind one man in this match, and that's Rey Azteca going up to that top rope.
And from the middle, it looked like maybe he was thinking of a stop, but he gets taken down with that big boot.
That boy just got dropped.
And now the metal-made man could be just moments away from capturing his first victory here.
Steele's got Reyes check in position. Oh,
misses with the mosh pit. And now, thinking maybe a backpack slide, but Steele breaks free.
Get out of here, man.
Both these bros the opportunity. We got Ivory Robin in the back. Both these men looking for an opportunity, maybe to. Oh! Executive manager.
And now after that DDT, Azteca is all kinds of fired up.
Uh-oh.
It looks like it's over.
Oh, no.
Plants it down. Rey Azteca with the Temple of Doom gets the victory.
Settle.
It's my favorite Indiana Jones movie.
Here is your winner.
Okay, Rey Azteca.
We talk about breakout performances. What a breakout here for Rey Azteca, being successful in his debut here for Glory. As hold on a second, it looks like we're being joined by Sherilyn Guerrero. And speaking of breakout, we saw her at breakout, said that she was scouting talent.
I know that every reality wrestling reached out to all the great promotions in Mexico, and Sherilyn Guerrero doing the same.
Well, now I'm curious. I assume that she was talking about scouting for her match, but could she potentially be scouting for something else?
Last time you faced off against Zach Mason, you got put through one of these.
Hey, they already did this.
Oh, yeah.
Bro Nation, Taylor
Cameraman hit the
here,
wrong button.
and
It's
joining
okay,
me
it's okay.
at this time
You Gucci
is
now.
WWE ID talent,
Hey.
CJ Valor.
You and I know, man. Producing the show.
Hi, CJ. Welcome
be careful.
back to Row. You know, the last time you were here, you picked up a huge victory over Chaz Starboy Hall. How are you going to keep that momentum going tonight towards your match against Daniel Alexandro?
That right there is exactly why I continue to show up at Row month after month after month after month, because I took the hardest opponent that I've ever had and had the best match that I've ever had, to be critiqued by the best and coached by the best. But tonight, the hottest WWE ID prospect, CJ Valor of the Mog Squad, goes against the hottest SA, Daniel Alexandro. And tonight, although I've won the last 2 times, I would be silly to expect this match to go like the last 2. So I'll tell you what, hottest SA, we're gonna keep it hot. And once it gets hot, man, somebody's gonna burn. And tonight, it's gonna be you, because CJ Valor ends up mogging on top.
I don't know what that means, but okay. Mogging.
Not mad at the promo, but, you know. You say the production truck's too busy watching NFL preseason.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 205
Love Buck, you see CJ off the screen.
He is the hottest sexy, Daniel Alexandro.
You know, I do have to give a lot of credit here to Daniel Alexandro. Because
smack the old man. That's what I'm
definition
talking
of
about.
insanity is doing the exact same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So what is different today that he could get a potential victory over CJ Valor?
I'm going to pretend that you didn't just call Danielle. Get it right, Kirby. Daniel Alexandro. He's not insane. He's the definition of confidence. The hottest essay. Daniel Alexandro making a point to prove a point to CJ Valor.
Well, the fortune could definitely change here today, but he's got a tough task ahead of him, as he does have 2 losses against CJ Valor, as we just heard with him talking to Taylor backstage.
That's my guy.
3rd time's the charm, Kirby.
I will agree with that.
Officially
essay.
One of my guys.
Called himself the hottest essay. He got to win.
His opponent, weighing in at 215 pounds.
Leopard.
From Glendale,
Illegal leopard.
He's the Filipino phenom, CJ Valor.
Gotta have respect for any man.
The X Factor, the powerhouse, whatever you want to call him, CJ Valor is here once again at Glory.
like it.
And I can tell you right now, this man is confident that he's going to walk away with a third victory over Alexandro, Sammy.
CJ Fowler has been an unstoppable force since coming up on the scene here in reality wrestling. Built like a brick
With the
house.
match knee pads.
Representing the Mock Squad hard here in Road Glory is CJ Fowler.
Well, you can see everybody at ringside mogging alongside CJ Fowler.
We're mocking here at ringside. You know about mocking, right, Kirby?
I know absolutely nothing
You're
about
a
mogging.
mogger.
I am not.
You gotta mock with the squad. You gotta get with the scene. The future of this business right here in reality wrestling. CJ Fowler looking to possibly get a third straight
Groundbreaker is on his way.
over.
Call somebody the future of business.
What we got here right now is CJ Fowler.
Cooker.
Well, you know, the most I've mogged is maybe 6, 7 times. I'm not sure. As right now, we're getting this match started with CJ Fowler again. Once again, incredibly confident coming into this matchup as he has already 2 victories over Alexandro. If you're Alexandro, how does your strategy change to, again, change your fortune, Sammy?
Look, oh my God, that's what you got. You got to bring that intensity. You got to bring the fight right from the get-go. And I don't know if CJ Fowler, I mean, I would be as confident as he seems to be. If you got 2 victories over your opponent, all of the eggs are in the basket of the hottest essay going for the cover here.
A 2 count very early in this matchup, maybe shaking the confidence of CJ Fowler, as right now Alexandro right out of the gate, the only man on his feet here thus far.
You know what, Danielle? He's like a nosy pepper. You want to know why?
Why?
Because he gets jalapeno business. All right, Kirby? That's what Danielle Alexandro does. He's going to get right up in the face of CJ Fowler.
He said he's like a nosy pepper because he gets all up in your business.
Getting all up in Alexandro's business right now is CJ Fowler.
That was terrible.
As you can see him get caught right there, maybe thinking exploder. And look at Alexandro! I saw the fear in his eyes.
That was a good explode.
And I have all the confidence in Danielle Alexandro. We've talked about it, Kirby. I mean, CJ Fowler, a self-professed 800-pound deadlift. He's going to make it easy light work against Danielle Alexandro.
800?
Oh! 800.
Well, I was going to say that's about 2.5 times my size. That's impressive, but it looked like Alexandro there did his homework. We were going to see that shoulder tackle, but he runs right into the drop kick. Alexandro showing that he himself also did his homework here, Sammy.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here. And look, Danielle Alexandro comes prepared. Oh, my God, look at that. Look at the drop. CJ Fowler on the edge of the apron there. Got tripped up on the ropes.
Yeah, man, hit his head on
Danielle
that top
Alexandro
rope.
taking every advantage.
That almost went completely left.
Did your head ever hit one of those ropes, Kirby?
Oh!
What about the back of the turnbuckle? What about the back of the turnbuckle post?
That's a nothing but pure steel that Alexandro is using to his advantage here, Sammy. And no, I have not been run into any of those, especially with the kind of force that Alexandro is driving Fowler right now.
Like, I appreciate that. You know, we weed out a lot of the murky woods here at Reality Wrestling. Danielle Alexandro, he might have gotten the victory against CJ Fowler so far, but he's back and ready to keep fighting.
Well, we know that in other sports, we have seen people go for the 3rd, maybe 4th attempt of getting a victory, as right now, this strategy here from Alexandro seems to be paying off. He went after the lower back, and that right there will nullify any kind of strength advantage. CJ Fowler almost gets taken out there now that we see that the lower back is compromised, Sammy. I can guarantee you he will not be able to deadlift 800 pounds, let alone maybe 300 at this point.
Danielle Alexandro came in with the game plan. You saw him bouncing off that middle rope. Alexandro, every single time these two compete, because clearly that Alexandro is taking notes and bringing an advantage, bringing a strategy against CJ Fowler.
See now, right now, taking a look at the action that's happening, Sammy, I think this is where Alexandro goes wrong. Every time he gets an upper hand, he starts showing off. He starts mouthing off to the Road Nation. And right now, even though he may be having an advantage, he could be going after CJ Fowler instead. Into the cover, like right now, too. Doesn't get the victory, though.
Well, there's a press advantage there, Kirby. Look, you can't deny the hottest essay. He's got the confidence. He's got the machismo. He's got to show off for the Road fandom. He's got to show off for everybody watching that. For Ivory Robin, he's got to bring that confidence if he thinks he's going to stand a chance against CJ Fowler.
Well, there's a difference. There's clearly a difference between showing off and mouthing off, which is exactly what he's doing right now. As CJ Valor is starting to fight back, but you can see that lower back seems to be hurting him.
Yeah, that strength advantage, CJ Valor, not his. Right now, and Danielle Alexander taking advantage.
And that could do it right there. Oh. That SA bomb almost takes the victory there against CJ Valor, but now Alexandro seems to be losing his cool.
Hey, this here fucked me up.
When you're a hothead like SA, you gotta do everything you can to keep it cool, but you can only do it so much, Kirby. I mean, Danielle brings the fire, brings the heat, and he's doing pretty good so far right now.
Well, after he found that opening with the lower back, using the steel to his advantage like you mentioned before, now this is the most danger we have seen CJ Valor be in against Daniel Alexandro.
Correct me if I'm wrong, CJ Valor, an unblemished record here in reality wrestling so far. He's been doing great, but he's looking a bad. Wow, no!
Oh! And just like that, out of nowhere, a snap Michinoku driver of some sort.
Every time I think that CJ Valor is down, he pulls something like that out.
Incredible effort from CJ Valor to be able to pull that out. But Alexandro still able to get to his feet up first. And now look again, just mouthing off at Valor. Oh, and now a slap to the face. I don't know how smart that was.
I don't know.
Hey, that man just slapped him.
Yeah.
Corner two to Danielle Alexandro, but he might have just ticked off the bear.
Now Valor, this time, connects with a shoulder tackle, full force, and now it is nothing but adrenaline for Valor. Roll through, and here we go. With style. Still not enough to get the victory.
My God, with the bridge, Danielle Alexander able to get the shoulder up, but talk about a huge moment from CJ Valor.
You saw that ferocity there from that Chaos Theory. The way that it landed was a little of an extra oomph. That one right there was personal, Sammy.
Oh, and I think that knee was as well. These two have gotten to know each other so well. Talk about an even matchup at this point.
Oh! Lands down with that DDT, and now Alexandro could have just put the ID talent away, too. Almost gets the victory. That was as close as you get. Well, now Alexandro maybe just picking his moment to get a victory here. Valor in a bad way.
Yeah, throw that shit up.
And now lifts him up. Valor, though.
You can't. Too big.
Smart. This is got flipped inside out.
Maybe taking a little too long to showboat there.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Valor
straps it down.
Spear.
With the straps down. Oh, the spear. Oh, he moves out of the way. He just jumped him.
That's the experience here with Danielle facing off against CJ Valor here going up.
Oh, look at that! In midair, he got caught, and Alexandro gets sent back in again.
Oh, my God.
Here is your winner, CJ
Just got beat by a dude wearing leopard print.
Alexandro keeps getting closer and closer and closer, but still able to shut the door on any aspirations he has is CJ Valor. What a counter we just saw there, Sammy.
Danielle went for it all. But CJ Valor caught every single thing he wanted and then some. CJ Valor continues to dominate here on Road Glory.
Solid shit right there. Solid shit.
All right, Cody. Cody say Buck Gator's coming up.
Saying take that dang bacon off my burger. You know I don't eat no damn bacon. I was like, ain't no swine touching these lips of mine. Lost your damn mind.
EJ!
Hold on. Let me call you right back. What's up, Buck?
What the hell was that?
Buck, you been running your mouth, running around here like you Duck Dynasty. I need you to shut your damn mouth when you see me on the phone. Hold on.
You gonna push me? Whoa,
what the hell is going on here? We do not do this at Glory. But don't you have have a match to focus on? And EJ, I need you to find something better to do.
You right.
You understand me?
Yeah, I got you. I got something better to do.
Have some interference.
Quite unprovoked, if you ask me.
It's scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Houston, by way of Los Angeles, weighing in at 240 pounds.
Man, it's not coming.
You got the MMA fighting gear with the bulletproof vest.
Making his return to glory, as we saw earlier. Helping Will Austin get the victory.
Thugonomics chain.
Any provocation, Kirby. Blake Troop.
Uh-oh.
A one-man wrecking machine.
And his name is John Cena.
As you see him do that wind-up there, should he connect with that punch there, that hand grenade that he likes to call it, could be lights out for one of the most popular stars we have here at Glory.
This man got 118,000 sponsors on his shorts.
And his opponent,
all of them local.
weighing in at 220 pounds, from the Florida Everglades, Buck Gator!
Okay, Buck.
Look at Road Nation get to their feet in anticipation of Buck Gator. We literally have a camera on us, Sammy. You know I'm not standing. Look,
hey, Buck Gator,
you're the one that's standing.
Yeah.
I don't understand how this man continues to be more and more popular every time he shows up here in reality wrestling. What is it with this Buck Gator?
You ever heard of charisma?
Have you?
Yeah, I'm seeing it right before my eyes.
Look, Buck Gator, he's got his 5 minutes of fame, and it's about to get stopped short at the courtesy of Blake Troop. I can only hope.
Well, I will say this is going to be a very different matchup from what we're used to seeing against Buck Gator. I think this could potentially be one of the most dangerous people that Buck Gator has ever faced. Oh!
Shut that shit up.
And immediately taking it to Buck Gator is Blake Troop.
Blake Troop just became my favorite wrestler in all of reality of wrestling.
Are you going to say that again whenever somebody fights Buck Gator?
Look, shut up, Kirby. Look, these fans here have given false sense of security to this Buck Gator, and Blake Troop's going to put a reality check on Buck Gator.
Well, speaking of reality check, maybe that is exactly what's happening to Buck Gator right now, because he has never been in the ring with somebody with MMA experience, especially an active MMA fighter as well.
Blake Troop just toying right now with the alligator man. Do you know how many fans here have been tricked into timeshares in Florida with this Buck Gator?
I got one. It's really nice.
Florida,
The problem here is that these fans are too forgiving. They're too forgiving of this Buck Gator just because he keeps fighting, just because he doesn't know when to quit. Is that something they should be cheering for?
Yes, you should never quit. You should always give it your best and keep moving forward, which is exactly what Buck Gator is trying to do here right now. But Blake Troop, look at this, got a full mount. Now raining down the punches, the lefts and the rights. In an MMA fight, this could end in a stoppage, but we're not in MMA, we're in professional wrestling. Immediately transitioning potentially into an armbar here, Sammy.
Buck Gator doing his best to clasp those hands, not let his arm get hyperextended.
Able to roll him up, the shoulders were down. As now, the head kick misses, and there you see the bell clap. Buck Gator, and now with the Gator roll.
Wow.
You're not gonna see that in MMA. And now connecting with those shots to the back.
Oh, what's Buck Gator? Oh,
look at the gut wrench.
Oh.
The power of Buck Gator. Sending Troop flying.
What was that?
An incredible display of power from Buck Gator that we've never seen before, Sammy.
What did you just say?
And right now, Buck Gator showing us new facets of his abilities here.
What is happening right now?
Buck Gator is taking it to Blake Troop. That's what's happening right now.
That was a rhetorical question, Kirby.
With the shoulder tackle. And now again, Row Nation firing up along with Buck Gator. Oh, and look at this. Wait, hold on a second.
Yeah.
EJ and Duca.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell's he doing here? We saw that altercation in the back just moments ago.
Buck Gator picked a fight he shouldn't be choosing backstage. EJ and Duca wants to set this record straight.
And it looks like he's maybe creating a distraction. Buck Gator, look behind you. I don't think you're gonna like the sights as soon as you turn around.
Turn around, Buck.
Well, security finally able to take him out. And now the head grenade!
Yes!
Buck Gator! Sent off to Dreamland! And that does it for Buck Gator!
You got knocked the fuck out!
Here is your winner!
Hey, Gator, you gotta be
Buck Gator potentially had this match in the bag, and because of EJ and Duca, he runs right into a hand grenade, Sammy.
How appropriate is it at the reality of wrestling? Blake Troop just served a reality check to Buck Gator.
Well, regardless, the record books are going to show that Blake Troop has a victory over Buck Gator. But if I'm Ivory Robin, we've got to settle the score between Nduka and Buck Gator.
You say that because those come to the place border. That's coming.
Row Nation, Taylor here, and joining me at this time is LJ Cleary. LJ, tonight you are making your debut here at Row against Clay Roberts. Clay is quite the competitor in the ring. How have you been able to prepare yourself for this match?
Well, while Clay is an incredible competitor, and I know that here in reality wrestling, Clay Roberts is kind of the man. But while Clay Roberts has been the man here for so long, I've been the man all over the world for the last 13 years, because living his beautiful life isn't just a moniker, it's about the journey. We started in Europe, we did it in Japan, and now we're doing it here in reality wrestling. And Clay, I like you, I respect you, maybe I don't like you that much. And if my debut means tapping you out in the middle of that Row ring, well, that is a beautiful life.
He didn't say beating you, he said tapping you out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 185 pounds. From Skipperville, Alabama, he is the precision tactician, Clay Roberts.
Well, Clay Roberts seems like a completely changed man after we saw that match against Timothy Thatcher at the Summer of Champions. Tap so far tonight is 2-0. Can they make it 3-0?
I mean, an absolute classic between Timothy Thatcher and Clay Roberts. Clay Roberts proved that he is one of the best technicians in professional wrestling today. I expect him to show off once again here at Row Glory.
Well, some may say that Clay Roberts could have gotten the victory at the Summer of Champions had it not been for a quick counter from Timothy Thatcher, which shows that he just had more experience. Now Clay Roberts is looking to bounce back, but he's got a tough challenge ahead of himself in the form of international superstar LJ Cleary, coming to us all the way from Ireland.
Roberts.
And his opponent, weighing in at 180 pounds, from Dublin, Ireland, living his beautiful life, LJ Cleary.
Well, this man is always living his best life, and now we get to add a chapter to that life here at Reality of Wrestling, Sammy.
It's a beautiful life indeed for LJ Cleary. All the way from Dublin, Ireland, making his Reality of Wrestling debut. Talk about an opportunity for the Irishman here at Reality of Wrestling.
Well, he told me before we got started here that if the Row Nation wants to join the ride, it's free if you want, because everybody can live his beautiful life alongside him. You know, this man started training when he was just 13 years old, Sammy. He is now standing here before us at 26 years old. That means that he has literally been wrestling over half of his life.
That's crazy.
LJ Cleary, such a young man, already a veteran in this business. But that veteran experience definitely going to be put to the test against the precision tactician, Clay Roberts.
Well, LJ Cleary already seems to be making fans out of people here at the Road Nation. But Clay Roberts, no nonsense here at Road Glory. Welcoming LJ Cleary to Texas.
Clay Roberts continuing the standard. You talk about no nonsense. That's what Clay Roberts is all about.
Now LJ Cleary, look at this, using his speed to get around the ring in ways that I haven't even seen before. Bouncing off the metal rope, gets the arm drag. And we're off to a hot start here for this matchup, Sammy.
Shout out to Cody,
all the confidence from LJ Cleary. It's like he's got the flight of the Valkyrie in his ears, bringing all that intensity to Clay Roberts from the get-go.
Clay Roberts using that bottom rope to get out of the ring. And now Clay Roberts maybe seems to be thinking of getting a little bit of space, but not if LJ Cleary has anything to say about it.
This LJ Cleary clearly understands the opportunity in front of him. Got his first taste of championship gold in Dublin, Ireland when he was only 17 years old. He has tasted victory. Can he do it again here in his road debut?
Well, you talk about his championship history. Let's not forget that he's also traveled all over the world. He's traveled to Japan. He's grew up in England. He's traveled here to the United States. He's been to Mexico, everywhere. He just continues to learn new lessons and continue to improve his game. Could you imagine what a victory here over a former two-time television champion could do for his career at Raw?
I can only imagine the amount of experience that he has endured, but there's nothing quite like enduring the experience of getting your head punched in by Clay Roberts.
Well, after you've had a match with Timothy Thatcher as well, Sammy, how do you bounce back,
Sorry you got
against somebody with the likes of LJ Cleary?
Well, I definitely think he's bounced back with a bunch of bumps and bruises. You gotta be a tough guy in this business, and you talk about tough guys, the list starts with Clay Roberts. We're mocking LJ Cleary here.
I like the bad
guy. Roberts, he is known around these parts as a precision tactician. We know that he can get out of almost any hold, and he went toe-to-toe with Timothy Thatcher. And already Tap has got incredible momentum here today, going 2-0. We saw Will Austin pick up the victory over Zach Mason earlier. We just saw Blake Troop knock out Buck Gator into next week. And now can Clay Roberts complete the trifecta?
Tap has been on a roll, building momentum, building dominance here. Can the head honcho, Clay Roberts, complete the hat trick?
Smack that, man.
Now Roberts trying to connect with a clothesline, but Cleary able to connect one on his own. And now it's amazing to see LJ Cleary here at Reality of Wrestling, because he was always considered the black sheep of his home city, but he's always had that fire and desire within him to go all over the world, and now maybe picking up a victory here, but not quite yet, it seems.
LJ Cleary competing all over the world, all over Europe, and finds himself now in Texas City. We're in the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena.
Well, Row Nation with some strong words there for Clay Roberts, it seems. As look at this, Clay Roberts, the tactician in him, is able to get the pinfall, but not the victory yet. He had him tied up like a pretzel almost, and again missed with the clothesline. But this time, gets that running kick. Will that be enough? 1, 2, almost gets the window. Cleary kicks out, and now maybe Clay Roberts.
Get it together, Clay.
Losing
Come
his
on.
cool a little bit here, Sammy.
It's just the emotion seeping to the surface here for Clay Roberts. Clay Roberts realizes that he's got a reputation to live up to. Didn't get the job done there, but Clay Roberts now saying it is all over.
Well, these two have been going at it from the bell. And now just continuing to attack here is Clay Roberts. And it's amazing to me that LJ Cleary hasn't really been able to get much offense out, but maybe this is gonna do it here. Again, going for that beautiful life tamer, where Clay Roberts again
transitioning out of it. Oh.
Well, that just shows how much homework he did ahead of this matchup, which we know Clay Roberts is a student of the game. And now the roll through here, but look at these two switching back and forth with the pinfall attempts. Who is going to keep the other one down for longer than 3 seconds? Just switching back and forth, back and forth. Referee JT Stevens almost.
Was that 3?
Almost counts the victory for Cleary.
And back and forth we go.
Oh! Runs right into a kick there from Cleary. Now here's the offense. The Dark Souls kick out of nowhere. He caught Cleary. Is that going to do it? And that does it.
Get out of there. Get him up out of there.
Here is your winner, Clay Roberts.
Get him up out of there.
Almost as if out of nowhere, Clay Roberts connects with a Dark Souls kick. But if I know Clay Roberts, he planned that, and it went exactly how he had it drawn up.
Oh, yeah.
Clay Roberts adding insult to injury here. Mocking LJ Cleary. Tap goes 3-0.
Next.
Clay Roberts.
Next.
Work here at Row Glory.
It's almost like he's tossing him back out to Dublin, Ireland, as the precision tactician, you're right, Sammy, has completed the trifecta for Tap. What a night for that trio of athletes. As we now have one more match for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our main event. Who has Big Luther acquired as his tag team partner?
He's gonna get signed soon.
The house always wins.
Whoa. Where you think you going?
I mean, house money's in the main event. Again, I'm going to the ring. It's main event. I mean,
I didn't forget what y'all pulled at Summer of Champions.
What do you mean?
And because of that little stunt, Mr. Francis, you are banned from being ringside.
What?
Wait a minute.
Banned. And just to be clear, if you decide to disobey me and interfere in this match, you will forfeit your rematch
Are
against
you
Big
kidding
Luther.
me?
Don't play with me.
One day back at work, and she.
That's cool. You know what? Don't even worry about it. Y'all gonna be all right.
You already know.
Hey, be there when they need them. All right?
Let's handle business, baby.
Handle it. Handle it.
Let's work.
All right? Man. Can't even get a little help around here, man. It's like, man.
Gotta sit it down, big fella. Sit it down.
What the hell are you talking about, Kirby? That's not fair. This is ridiculous.
Is your main event, and it is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 490 pounds, accompanied to the ring by Tiana Sway, the team of Quentin Winters and Josiah John House Money.
Well, now we've got to wonder just how will House Money bounce back after quite potentially one of the most disastrous nights in the entirety of this team's formation, as we saw AJ Francis lose the Glory Championship to Big Luther at the Summer of Champions main event, Sammy.
Look, I'm trying to enjoy the fact that House Money, who runs Row Glory, is in the main event. Josiah Jean, Quentin Winters, the honey, Tiana Sway. But this picture isn't complete without AJ Francis. What the hell, he's banned from ringside?
Well, yeah, exactly, because we got to have a fair fight here. So now no AJ Francis. Otherwise, he is going to relinquish his rematch that we're going to see next month at the next Glory event.
Well, it's a smart decision from AJ Francis. We don't want, I mean, obviously he deserves a rematch, but this isn't fair.
Well, here comes our new champion.
Introducing first, from DuPont, Louisiana, here's your reigning Glory Champion, Big Luther!
Well, now the question is, Sammy, who has Big Luther found to be his tag team partner?
And his name is John Cena!
from the island of Tonga, Hoka, the Hybrid King.
This isn't fair.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a main event.
Oh, come on.
The king of the summer, Hoka, is here, along with the Glory champion. And you want to talk about immovable objects. These two, house money, I should say, are in for quite the fight.
Now look, come on now. At first, AJ Francis gets banned from ringside, and now without any warning, we got Hoka teaming up with Big Luther.
Well, the last time we saw Hoka here at Reality of Wrestling, he was fighting in that fatal four-way matchup for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. So had fortune been a little bit different for these two, we could be seeing the Road Champion and the Glory Champion teaming with one another in this main event here.
Well, this isn't Platinum. This is the main event of Road Glory, and talk about a pick'em. Big Luther getting a big-time tag team partner in Hoka.
Well, as now our main event is set. We were waiting all night to see who Big Luther was going to pick as his partner. And now it looks like the champion is going to get things started here against the Rocket, Josiah John.
Big Luther.
Talk about looking at the future of Reality of Wrestling. You got the reigning Glory Champion, but there you see the future, the Rocket Man himself, Josiah John's got to be earmarked to be the future of this business. Talk about a main event here.
Well, let's talk about this for a second here, Sammy. You talk about him being the future. He could be in Luther's shoes right now because he had a championship opportunity that he earned in that Battle to the Bell ladder match, but instead he chose to give it to AJ Francis.
A big shoulder block from Big Luther, and I'm talking about big-time loyalty, though. That's your answer, Kirby. Josiah John doing what he should do, which is take one for the team for house money.
Well, right now, taking one for the team is Q Winters. The executive decision gets splattered in the corner. We see a tag there. As now Hoka is the legal man for their team. Oh, driving the shoulder right into the midsection. And Hoka seems fired up here.
The terrorizing Tongan looking to pick up and drop down. Quentin Winters.
Nice.
Now into the cover. Not able to get the victory there. Now, last year, we saw Richard Holiday take 9 months to cash in that King of the Summer Battle Royal Championship opportunity. Hoka, however, did it on the very same night, Sammy. How smart of a decision do you think that was?
Well, clearly, he's got the same amount of brains as Big Luther does, and sometimes it's not about the brains, it's about the brawn. Clearly, house money has been under the tutelage. Oh, no. I take it back, Kirby. Look.
Cover now, 1, 2, almost takes
just
Josiah
signs
off.
that it's not fair. The house money was not prepared for Hoka.
Well, they're the ones that issued the challenge. We heard it at the beginning of the night. AJ Francis says, find a partner, Luther. It could be anybody.
Look, AJ Francis is a former 2-time Road Glory champion. There's a reason why he's getting a rematch. Oh! AJ Francis was supposed to be outside the ring, giving his insight to house money. This isn't fair.
We need that metrics.
No, cameraman, what's going on?
What's happening?
Pressing buttons.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ro. What's happening? I had everything cooking.
Hit refresh. Just refresh.
I don't know why that bad business. They was cooking, man.
Yeah.
And the main event too. Yeah. It's a solid show, man.
Yeah. Let me see if it's something going on behind the scenes.
I love it when your kids bake cookies and they give you one, but there's a bite in one of them already. Buck Gator.
Came there.
Hey, he gave me Cesaro vibes.
Oh, okay. I got a little Danhausen. Except, I mean, clearly he's a better wrestler than Danhausen.
So put Danhausen and Cesaro together, and I think that's what you just got with Buck Gator.
Okay.
That could be some good money though, especially seeing how Danhausen's getting over.
Yeah. People love Danhausen.
Oh, that WWE took. It's crazy. He was doing the same stuff at AEW, and then it's like, no, this ain't the crowd, because AEW's crowd is more like indie, pure wrestling. They do a lot of more deathmatch type. Like they better have somebody bleed like a month damn near every show. Like for real. So like and that's it's not necessarily like my kind of gym. That's why I'm kind of being like in and out on AEW. But I will say, like, if they just want to put on a pure wrestling match, sometimes, man, they be having motherfuckers straight cooking over there, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they be having some dope matchups. They do. I will say they do a lot of multi-man tag matches. Because they have such a large roster, they trying to feature everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see a lot of 4 versus 4, 5 versus 5 type matches and shit all the time. I mean, I don't mind it, but yeah, man, when they just want to wrestle, yeah, they get busy, man. I'm not a big fan of him, but John Moxley and Jay White put on a banger this past Wednesday on Dynamite. That shit was fire. I've never been a John Moxley fan, aka Dean Ambrose from WWE. For those who don't watch AEW, so I was never a fan of Dean Ambrose, aka John Moxley. But yeah, him and Jay White put on a banger this past Wednesday. I think sometimes when you just love wrestling, you just don't care where it comes from or who it is. Like if you appreciate it. Like I've never been a big fan of Becky Lynch, but what she's been doing like over the last almost 9 months, year since she's been back, all of it's been fire.
Yeah, I'm with you. No,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, even though I'm not been a big fan of her, she's been killing it. So it's like, props is props. Like she's been doing the damn thing. Who else been killing it? Shit. Obviously, I've been a AEW over Willow Nightingale. I've been a fan of her lately. She's always doing the smile bit, but she's been killing it lately. What match was I just watching the other day that was fire?
All right, I don't know what happened, man. Lost the feed. Feed dropped from the source. That sucks. That was the main event.
Yeah, and it was getting good. So
yeah, see if I can tap in with somebody else's stream. See what's happening with that.
Mm-mm. That guy off the team, man. Go ahead and get Ola Dokin off the team, man.
You said got to get who off the team?
Ola Dokin, our third string. Because we don't need 4. This man supposed to know the system.
Oh, that is wild. All right. Now I believe I have. Oh, what happened? This is what I'm gonna assume was happening. I don't know what happened. Nobody's saying anything in the Discord. I believe our stream was behind the live stream.
And the show ended.
Yeah, when the show ended, it just cut everything. So, this is unfortunate.
Sorry.
Yeah, apologies. Let me see. If I can at least. Oh, that was terrible, bro. Trying to get this to the. And Hoka and Big Luther did win the match. So there's that. Hoka, Big Luther pulled out the victory. If you want to see what happened at the end, head over to actually Reality Wrestling's YouTube page. You can watch the final match there. You know what you missed. But other than that, man, I mean, what'd you think of the show in general?
No, that was pretty solid, man. It was sometimes, you know, I get it. The smaller promotions definitely they're definitely trying to work in their production side, as in like, you know, entertainment side, you know, promos, talk, build storylines, but you know, obviously their number one thing that always grabs my attention is, you know, and even Mania weekend, the shows we went to, just good wrestling, man. So that was some good wrestling. I got to be exposed to some new characters. Hopefully, I see some of them on whether it's AEW, you know, Ring of Honor, any WWE promotion, or you know, or New Japan if they get to out there, or whatever. It'd be nice to see those individuals blow up on a bigger scale. So it'd be nice to see that.
And there is a path, like you say, just newest member of WWE, Zillify too. He comes from ROW. So there is a path. They dedicate themselves and stick to it, and of course put in the work. Yeah, I'm with you. Like, you know, it's my. Then of course, you know, we crack jokes about it because, you know, shit's just funny when certain things happen. But
absolutely,
yeah, you know, if you're a fan of any sport, especially if you become a fan of the sport and not just individuals, you appreciate it on any level. Like, dude, I'm a football fan, I'm a basketball fan. I will hop up and go to a high school football or basketball game in a minute. Ain't related to nan kid in the game.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah, I like to see good basketball. I like to see kids on the way up. I like to see who's truly vested, who's just kind of, I'm in high school doing my thing, and who actually thinks, you know, they can go to the next level. So, or, you know, yeah, I'll tap in with I'll watch a CFL game, you know, or US. I give it a look, see if there's anything good going on. So I'm right there with you. But yeah, this was fun. Hopefully we get to do it again.
Sure.
We'll see what other sports they connect with and make available on the site. Hopefully we can lock it down so it's a better experience. I'll have to screen share it. But yeah, appreciate everybody for tapping in with us, hanging out there, and was checking in with us. And hey, like I said, we definitely get to do this again.
Sure.
One day. Other than that, got anything before we get out of here, man? It's a good Saturday night.
Yeah, nah, man. Saturday night, that was fun. No doubt. But I know what it is. Finish the rest of your weekend off on a good note. Start the week off on a good note, and we'll see you when we see y'all next upcoming Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday we'll be talking about something football related. Recapping probably week 2 of the preseason, and hey, we're only a couple of weeks away from game 1.
Yeah, real close.
Yeah, that is upon us for sure. And let me see, make sure I do this right. There we go. All right, view that. And yeah, so like I said, appreciate everybody for checking in with us. And hey, for me and Mar, we catch y'all Thursday. Peace.
Peace.